Right, hopefully this all goes live and works okay. Oh, let's go.
On this one.
Play. I don't think my sound's coming through, do you? Oh no, it is coming through, it's just not coming through my headset because my headset's gone off.
Link established.
Hey! Right, and get this music off because it does my head in. Finally. Oh, does look like they're implementing new sounds. Look at that. Engine volume, truck exhaust volume, effects volume, truck noise volume, trailer noise, traffic volume. Could be interesting for the modders. Plenty to change there. Driver, view driver, system default. Oh, okay. Choose a specific one as well. Nice. Okay. Now you get a browser so you can just check out your truck. Camera reset, toggle lights,
Charging battery.
headphone that's still charging, full screen preview. Use the arrow keys, is it? WASD. Oh, okay. You got that. But sure, when you're trying to do both, a bit weird. Exit. Interesting. Alright, and let's grab a job. I'm expecting this to crash because I haven't changed any of my mod list. Oh, we shall see. A quick job. Should be interesting. That looks about right. Ish. Maybe.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe not. Sound is a lot different.
Charging battery.
Okay, truck sounds really quiet compared to wheel sounds. Alright, we're wedged in somewhere. Wonder if that's something to do with the... So the windows actually work now, so... That's kind of cool. I like that. A nice little touch that they've added. It's these little things that hopefully will bring a little bit more to the game. Not sure about the engine noises being the right level. My camera's crashed. Let me fix that a second. Oh, that's really crashed, isn't it? It's not good.
Charging battery.
Hopefully, I should bring it back. It says. That's more like it. Let's get some lights on. And my camera's been moved yet again. Uh-oh. See what that is. Weird. I have no idea. And this trailer is massive. I want to get this thing on the road so I can work out whether I need to boost the volumes loads or not. At the moment, it's kind of weird. Let me put my headset to my normal listening volume because I think it's up quite high at the moment. I've got a feeling that the volume for the game is really low for you guys at the moment.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Not what the sat nav is telling me.
Turn left.
Unless it already said turn right then left. Right, still peaking really low. Let's have a quick look at those settings. I'm guessing we just need to ramp over. Don't know if we can do it all the way. Oh, background, let's do it all the way. World noise, though, I'm thinking drop slightly. Radio, navigation, sounds about. Right, see what that's like, shall we? Sound quality is definitely better. And of course, with the window activated.
Turn left.
Sounds like there's a bit of a echo or reverb or something on the indicator.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Not sure on that sound. Maybe we need to turn interior truck sounds down a little bit. It seems a little bit loud for my liking, but maybe it is loud in these trucks. Now I'm not going to play with the stream audio settings because I just want to get used to what they've done to the game so far.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Well, considering I've just upgraded to the beta today, haven't changed any of my mods, left it all alone. It's working quite well.
Keep right and then turn right.
I think of this update they're doing with the sound will be a lot more interesting when the modders start playing around with all those sound options. Look at that window again. Of course you can open both windows. So that's now both windows and it's a lot louder. Yeah, that's much quieter. I think we need to balance that out. Really? First one. And we gotta go in.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
He's a big guy, let him go. So we got what? 2 hours on this job. we'll get this dropped off and we'll try tweaking the volumes a little bit. It's a real bad draw they've got there. I wish they could sort that out.
Go straight on.
See her volume. The voice for the sat-nav is perfectly fine. If not, it's probably too loud, even though it is turned down. What's the default window key? There is no default one. You've got to go into your key settings, and down the bottom of the first part of the list you'll see open window, close window, open window, close window, which is really weird. I don't know why they didn't do it on a toggle. Hey Black Fox, how you doing? So it's 4 keys that you need, which is really stupid. You know, just for one window it's 2 keys, open and close. Why can't they just do one button opens, one button closes? Oh, well, okay, that's interesting. So it does actually... It's like a full electric window. You press the button, it goes all the way down. Press the button, it goes all the way back up. However, if you tap close, or let's do open now, and tap the button again, it will stop the window part of the way down. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Hey Throttle, how you doing? And Black Fox, some of you have been trying out the new update. I thought I'd give this update a go because I'm quite interested in the sound update on this one. That sounds really good though. Not convinced. That indicator sounds weird to me. Doesn't sound right. Sounds like they're using some kind of echo or reverb on it, and it's just annoying. What do you make of it? Are you enjoying it? I think it'll be really good for the modders. Yeah, I've put it on my keyboard because I thought I'm not assigning it to my button box. This is crazy. I bet you now somebody will make a USB window winder for ETS. You'll have automatic window switches. I think they've implemented it well enough. We're going to get there now. We'll play around with the sound settings. See if we can get a better balance on it. And of course, it gets to night time before you know it. So is the same with me. It's really weird. Why have they made that sound? If you've put all the sounds, if they would try to balance the sounds themselves to begin with, they've made that indicator quite loud. Mind you, it could be a mod that I'm running, but I don't think there's a mod that does indicators anyway.
keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Come on.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I mean, is it me? Does it sound like it was... It's cutting in and out. Is that me? See? Something's not right with that sound. That should be clicking every time the light comes on. And it doesn't seem to be consistent in what it's doing. Wait, what was I supposed to be pulling in? Oh no. Recruitment agency, it said. Thought that was quick. Oh, I'm using my main profile. I thought, let's just see if it works. Sometimes they release these betas and they work perfectly fine. This one seems to be doing okay. So I expect small little things, but... Let's get this dropped off, shall we? Uh-oh. I didn't turn the wheel quick enough. Oh, I think I did it too quick, because it's not really inside the box. It's very close though. Normal. Don't know if I can straighten this one up easy. This trailer's way too long to straighten up that quick. Hey Gareth, how you doing? Right, let me try this. We'll take it out a bit. Okay, she's in now. That'll be the wall. That's what your bumpers are for, right? That didn't feel good. At least the reversing beeper sounds good. That sounds like a weird thing to say. Exterior from outside, all the sounds there seem good. It's a little loud. Ooh, that's things like helicopters and planes should sound more convincing now. And supposedly trains should sound better. Have to keep an ear out for them, shall we say. Options, audio then. What are we thinking? Truck exhaust, engine volume. Truck noise. Interior sounds, is that going to be indicators as well? Yeah, for anybody wondering about the windows, scroll down. Right there. Open right, close right, open left, close left. Assign your keys, and off you go. Now I'm not going to turn everything off. I just want to try and balance it a little bit better. I'd like to push maybe the engine up a little bit, but exhaust volume. Let's get another job. We've tweaked it a little bit. We're going to need a truck to test. Down here. Oh, there's a lot of choice. Do. Get it loaded. Get this set.
Time to hit the road.
Right. Audio. Where are we? Is that going to be under interior sounds? Let's put that right the way down. Actually, no. Mute interior sounds, what happens? So that comes under interior sounds. Set that halfway then. Still quite loud, isn't it? Let's try that then.
Go straight on.
Warning, look out for tractor drivers. Should put that on really, shouldn't I? Might as well use the damn thing. It's pretty dark out there. And I've noticed I need to clean my monitor. That's a little bit messy. I'm still in two minds as to whether that's too loud or not. Window down. See, but then again, with the window down, you can't hear the damn thing at all. Maybe that will keep me awake during the nighttime driving. I wonder if I can't decide whether the volume between window closed and window open is too big. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I mean, here now it sounds really quiet when I would expect to be more noise in the cab. When you open the window, it's like thunderous, you know, and there's no, I don't think there's any way of balancing that. You know, the fact that you've got that walk around the truck thing, yeah, it's okay, I suppose, but it would be better if they did it where it was walk around your truck outside your garage or something, rather than inside like they've done. Kind of boring otherwise. Unless there's more options that I just haven't tried yet. Well, this little trip's going to be very dark, to say the least. Oh, another driver's brought another 12 grand. I'll have some of that. Still can't hear that plane that just flew over there. And it's nice that they've got the window sound, so even if you've got it open a little bit, it lets in more sound the lower down the window gets. So it's just not like, it's not like an on-off for the volume of sound. It does increase the more it's open. Not a huge amount, but I think it's the initial amount of volume you get with the window open is just a little bit too high, maybe. Now if you can get a modder that can add in some wind effect sounds, you know what it's like when you have your window open a fraction and you get that loud wind noise, you know, as it rushes past that gap. That'd be kind of cool.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Turn right.
No, I don't need to hear that. No, there's the first crash. There may be a few of these crashes. I expect a few crashes to be happening. Oh, now I've got no sound at all coming from the game. That's awesome. What the hell's it done? Oh no, there we are. Have a look at my mods a second. I've got a few on there. This isn't going to be compatible. Let's get rid of that. I didn't even go through and take these off. I've left them on there. Not that that should be a problem. It should take them off automatically. Let's have a look through what could be causing an issue. Probably a sound mod somewhere. Engine sound pack. See, that could cause a problem. Let's have a look. See if it puts me back to where I started, or is it going to put me, I can just carry on.
Time to hit the road.
See if it crashes roughly at the same point again, shall we? Oh yeah, they should say things like Doppler effect should sound. The truck passing by sounds better. I don't even know if those sound mods would be working anyway. They may not even load in. We'll have to try a few different trucks. Yeah, let's see if we can find some random things to drive into. Let's see what we get. Only 4 out of 40 to go. Prime the neck. tag, but they're in it. I'm sure I said that last time.
Charging battery.
Yes, I know, you're still charging. I was kind of tempted to put all the sound mods on that I used before for the car packs. But I'm thinking, it definitely those definitely haven't been designed. And they had a hard time working with 1.36, let alone 1.37, so I'm hoping that the people who make those sound packs get them updated for this. Because it should. If they can get them to work, it will add so much more in terms of realism. Maybe I need to turn the rain on and see what that sounds like. Not even midnight yet.
To turn left.
Right, not long around here, was it? That annoying
Turn
indicator
left.
sound.
Turn right.
Fuel-wise, we should be good. I knew I should have got myself a cup of coffee before I started.
Keep right, and then keep right.
Toolings? Uh-oh. Into one.
Keep right. Keep left.
Keep left. Well, I think we got a bit further than last time, so I guess that's good news. Or did I just jinx myself and is it going to crash yet again?
Go straight on.
I mean, overall, I guess it's an improvement. Needs a little bit of work in terms of sound balancing, but I guess that's where the modders can come in and really put a shine on things, assuming they can do what they want to do. Yeah, that's a little fast at 73 when I should be doing 55. Oops a daisy. Well, I think they've said it
Go straight
themselves that they, you know, they've done the sound, you know, to bring it up to date, but they've done it in a way to try and enhance things, and they want the modders to come in and have a look at it to give feedback. I guess it's whether they start implementing more in terms of traffic volume,
Keep left.
you know, environment volume, window open and closed volume, who knows? It just depends on how many channels they've got to play with and what they're doing, isn't it? Well, it's good that it's beta because it means at least then things like truck books can start to work and update.
Keep right.
Ready for the official release. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't too far behind. But again, you know, if they implement this, you know that they'll do the same in ETS, you know then that pro mods won't work, you'll have to wait for that to be updated, blah. Unless, of course, it just does work because it's an audio mod. Ah, who knows? We just roll through that one. That was an interesting. Now going through that little tunnel section, there's no reverberation off the tunnel walls. That's something they're missing. I think they need to get implemented. Little touches like that go a long way. There's a helicopter buzzing around. I could just about hear that through the cab. Again, maybe we need to lower the overall volume. Mind you, I did turn word volume down a little bit.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
So that's the right-hand window open. I don't know. It's really hard to make out. You. What are we looking at? World sound. I'm thinking. Now, see there is traffic volume. So let's. What if we do? I'm gonna balance it. But how much is the question? Yeah, probably. Yeah, because that left window isn't open. Now it is, because I pressed the wrong damn button. Everything's going to sound a little bit quieter now because we've lowered everything down to boost volume levels for the traffic. Not that I reckon that's going to sound much louder, but now I just need something to race by so I can have a listen. Well, it is. I mean, you know, they're trying to implement and enhance the sound to the game. And I can understand that they've broken things down and added individual volume levels for certain things. But they still need to work on things like going through the tunnel, you know, the reverberation going through the tunnel, you know, that sound you get when you go through a tunnel. Yeah, it's a tricky one because you may get people who may not ever play with Windows. You know what I mean? You know, they may drive around, they're not going to be bothered about opening or closing a window, but they want to be able to, you know, use looking over the shoulder out the window kind of thing view. So to have that, you know, and where do you stop? I mean, you know, there's many things where you could say just implement a toggle for this and a toggle for that, but this game will be so full of options. Where do you stop, innit? I mean, there's this
right, and then exit right.
There's probably a good handful that I'd like them to do, but they don't make or break the game for me. I need to get next to some traffic and some lights. That's what I need. The wrong one. See, and there's no base traffic sounds. There are some now and again, but I just want to know if I can hear anything.
Keep right, and then turn right.
See, still not that loud.
Turn right.
And a truck, I don't care how good a truck is made. None of them are quiet. And you can always hear traffic from the outside, that's for sure. I mean, these aren't exactly brand new, pristine, full sound deadening and God knows what. It's not like triple glazing or anything. mean, that's the window partially open, and when you do hear the traffic sound, it's so soft.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh my god, you want that thing parked on the corner, don't you?
It's all over now.
I will be trying to get in here. I'll be the wrong gear. Ugh. Right, let's see if we can get this thing parked, shall we? Without crashing it. Which we're about to do the way I'm going. This is gonna be a royal pain in the ass. Oh, there is another trailer there as well. Shit. It's gonna make it even more awkward. And I think I've got too much on it now. Yep, too much. And then I'm gonna get myself stuck. Try that again, shall we? Not that way, we won't. That works. stop getting it wrong with this clutch. I'm not leaving myself enough room for maneuver at the front, that's the problem. Where are we? How did that get engaged? I swear this clutch today, I can't get this thing moving. Right, let's knock you down even further then. Now my air brakes are playing up. Oh, what did I put my parking brake on for? Gotta wait a few moments. I've lost all the pressure. Just need to get this relatively straight. Now it's too close to the damn wall. It. Eek. Alright. I think this one I definitely need to practice the parking on because I'm a bit shocking at this one. Glad that one's over, Jesus Christ. Made a meal out of that one, didn't I? Jesus. That's what's the problem with these when you don't come in the first time. It's like, oh boy. Where are we on money? Oh, not a lot. I wonder if that will work. Got a mod on that, so it should let me drive these as normal. I think. 3510. High value, important, fragile. Articulate trailer. Oh. Do what? It's going in the wrong. What did I just select there or what? Good job, but it starts you like over there. Not all about mortar. I want a job that takes me to these. Not gonna be that, is it? Damn it. Double click. Guess we're doing that one then. This one's a little off.
Let's do this.
Okay. There's a train. Again, listen how loud that truck is, and that's a massive train going by. You telling me you don't hear that clattering more than this truck? That gate opening sounded weird. As you say, it's early implementation, maybe that'll get changed. But I think there's a lot of tweaks they need to sort out.
Get ready to turn right.
That train should have been well loud.
Turn right.
Yeah. The gate was really loud, and the train sounded as if it was, I don't know, miles
Keep
away.
left, and then turn left.
Should have been complete opposite way round.
Turn left.
Well, if they don't sort it, I'm sure the modders will come in and tweak the sound levels, because I know there are some sound packs out there that do alter the sound levels.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I really don't want to change it down gear, but it looks like I'm going to have to.
Exit right.
That didn't want to go into gear, did it? Let's try again, shall we? Great, that ruined my speed. I refuse to change gear. You will go faster. See, it's like your exterior view. Your truck is really loud. Any other traffic on the road, though, is too quiet. So train volume needs to be improved. Other traffic on the road needs to be brought up. Tunnels need sound, whatever you want to call it, reverberation or an effect of some form. Got to be done. Yes, the horn does get louder with the window open. Had to try it. Kind of cool. You can just about make the window going up and down on their GoPro. I thought I'd have a look, see if I could see it.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Go straight on.
The available keys, what do you mean, sorry? Jesus, that was close. Damn, they started moving before I could go and check. Ah, yeah, so you mean like extra key, so modifier key or something, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Well, if they carry on adding more things like that, they're going to have to sooner or later regardless. Oh, great. Now they're just driven into each other. Really? Who's going to be the... There's a truck moving in front. Just vanished. God, these two are going to argue against themselves, aren't they? Well, you know, I'm sure they'll find themselves that keys are going to be getting thin on the
Keep
ground.
left, and then turn left.
I was surprised that they implemented Windows, but they didn't implement
Turn
preset
left.
keys for them straight away. Maybe that's a sign of things to come, you know, if they can't choose which keys to assign, maybe they need to start thinking of modifiers. So, you know, with the window open on the right-hand side with, you know, rocks right next to the truck, that should sound different. We're going through a tunnel now. Windows open on the right-hand side. Again, you should get sound bouncing off the walls. There's nothing like that at all. And that's an easy win there. They could put an effect there and that would sound convincing. I think on the next run we'll whack the weather up to max and see if we get thunder and lightning coming in, just to see how that sounds. That's a lot of tree. Come on. We go for it? Probably not, as a copper right by there. I think I'll just sit here. You can just about make out the sound of a car or a truck whooshing by, but even with the window open, so quiet. Hello? Can get my window to work then. No, don't slow down. 1 hour 23. I don't think my oh, what's it called? Blah 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 blah. Not blur. How I think of the word.
Get ready to turn right.
Bloom, that was the word. My bloom mod. I don't think that's working.
Turn right.
Things are overly bright. See, why did you have to go and say that? I haven't had my coffee. Now I'm gonna really want to have a coffee. That's alright, when I get to the next stop I'll make a cup of coffee. Don't drink and drive unless it's coffee. That's what that sign needs to say. Of course, I always want a coffee. Don't worry though, I'll need to make a real one, so don't worry about it. Not unless you're gonna fly one in. Could be a long wait though.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Gotta admit, that indicator really bugs the shit out of me. That's so annoying. Hope that's fixed soon. I should have checked to see if anybody made. Nah, they wouldn't have done any mods yet. They won't release
Keep
their
left,
mods, even if they
and
have,
then
until
turn left.
the game's updated properly.
Turn left.
It's almost as if the game is only got a set amount of channels to work from, and the indicator's been overridden by another sound that doesn't seem to play. Come on, it's not like a Commodore 64. It's not like it's got 4 channels or something, or whatever that had. I can't remember. Was it 4 or 3? Jesus, it's going back some.
Go straight on.
Ooh, that's loud.
Go straight on.
Should have turned. Oops. That's what you get for staying outside for too long. Ooh. I've had an idea. It might. Oh no, that's a really bad idea. There's a huge ditch. Uh-oh.
Finding a new route.
That's better. It's only 36
Get ready
minutes
to
away.
Turn left. Turn left. Keep right.
Excuse me.
Go straight on.
Oh, balls. That didn't get me. Great. The next lot might, though. 9 minutes down the road. We'll be there now. We're parking on the left or the right? Can't quite tell.
Go straight on.
A Bertine. Burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and pizza. Thinking about it. Come on. Oh, I'm still in blooming. Even though I put the shifter into that mode, it didn't register. Right, where's this parking spot?
Keep right, and then turn right.
It's got to be down here then.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Finally, we are here.
Yeah, those gate sounds are all wrong. Oh, I think we've gone too tight. Or have we? Is the edge? No, we're still okay. Done that wrong, haven't I? I still can't get these mirrors right. That's like bang on the line down there. And yet it still looks skewer from the outside. Weird. Yes, 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 you got your coffee. Get mine now, hold on. No, it wasn't audio, I wanted to, it was gameplay. We want to get weather. Right, give me 2 moments, I'll get a coffee and we'll try again and see if we can get rain to come in and see how that sounds. Oh boy, right then, job. You watching, I won't bloody rain, will it? Really? Boring jobs. See what that does. Let's go for that. See what that does. Okay, you're at some kind of sawmill. There's a lot of sounds going on. Now, unless I got the windows open in the cab, again, this sounds like it's too loud.
Ready to roll.
So what's that? World volume? Have a look at that. I don't know what that's coming under. Was that didn't sound like it did. Truck effect, truck engine, truck noise, trailer noise. It's got to be world. Let me just do that. Because if that comes under interior, yeah, okay. Maybe we've got to take that down a fetch. Let's see. It's like I can hardly hear the engine, but I can hear clearly all the soaring effects going on. Plus they sound too clear, they don't have that muffled effect to them. So it sounds like they've got to do a bit of audio work. But again, see, I'm lowering this down, and as you say, that may affect the weather of the sounds. So, anyway, let's get the truck adjusted and try this. Let's see if it does rain. No, my luck now, probably won't even rain, even though I got it cranked up to max.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Oh, no, finally it does rain, but now it's so quiet you probably can't hear a thing. Get ready to turn right.
So go back to options, audio. Let's do that back up.
Turn right.
It may not be lashing down with the rain, but yeah, that needs improving. I'm sure you would hear it hitting the metal, hitting the window.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I think they need some sound guys to go out there and start going, okay, let's get some recordings of the rain hitting the glass. Let's get recordings of rain hitting the metal bodywork. I mean, let's face it, you know, you look at games like Assetto Corsa Competition, you know, they've gone to town on the graphics, they've gone to town on the sound. You know, I'm not saying, you know, SCS need to go to that kind of level, but there's little things that they can do to improve the audio quality. You need to get out there and redo things. Guess it depends on the budget they've got to work with at the end of the day. Have you noticed on the sign window there's no rain effects? So the rain effect is working on the main window. So again, I don't know if you can make that out there, but if you look to the side window, clear as a whistle, there's nothing hitting it. So they've given us working windows, but they haven't given us rain effect on those working windows. Well, yeah, I mean, they've introduced, you know, they've introduced powered windows to your truck, but you've also now lost the rain effect on those windows. However, the water, when you open the window, you can hear clearer, so that's working. And thunder and lightning would be good right around now. And I'm guessing the thunder and lightning is going to be quiet again with the window closed. It was there when the window was open.
Keep right.
Oh shit. I saw him indicate just in the last moment. So yeah, both left and right windows have no rain effect. Yeah, they need to balance. I think world effects in the audio setting is a little bit... I think they need to implement weather volume so they can balance. It's as if they almost need an individual setting for every like sound effect. You know, if you're going to have traffic, you may as well have a weather volume. You may as well have, I don't know, environment being, I don't know. That's difficult because you got traffic. Would you then class helicopters, planes, trains as traffic, or would it come under world, or would you give it its own heading?
Go straight on.
I think personally I would like to see traffic have its own, maybe other vehicles being helicopters, trains and planes have its own heading, weather effects, because at the moment you've got no way of adjusting individually, and the way things are at the moment, it's just a bit of a mess in terms of volume. It's either too loud or too quiet. I mean, it sounds lovely from the outside. Give me the mode I want. That's the mode. See, when you're in this shot, where you're in that, sitting behind the truck, you can hear the traffic, it sounds great. It's balanced with the truck. Thunder and lightning. This mode probably gives you the best balance of sound in the game. You can hear the other truck, you can hear the traffic, you can hear the rain, you can hear your own truck. This part sounds great. Happy with that. As soon as you jump into the cab, the sound's just a mess. Just the levels. They need to work on the levels in the cab. It's all wrong. I mean, you could barely hear that thunder and lightning. It's like, what? They just need to take the sound from that particular camera view and say, right, let's put that into the cab. But then they just need to add a couple of filters or effects to change the sound. Because obviously in the cab it's going to be slightly muffled, so the top end needs to come off it. It's not going to be as crisp, not going to be as clear. Because you've got the glass and the bodywork between you and the audio. The effect, you know?
Go straight on.
Domino's Pizza. I want to drive that one. Have me pizza on the way.
Go straight on.
Well, fingers crossed they do a little bit more work and they get this the sound. I mean, I like the idea of what they're doing and what they're trying to do, but it's whether they actually follow through and sort out the niggles. Ooh, that's not slowing down quick enough. I mean, when you think about it, we were at the sawmill at the beginning and I had to turn the volume down because it sounded too loud. Now I've got the sort of volume turned back up for world volume, so I can just about hear the thunder and lightning, which is, it's just crazy. It's a crazy. There is a mod that is supposed to increase sound effects for weather and traffic. It balances the sound. I wonder if that would work with this or whether it would fail. I'll have to see if I can dig it out. I've got to change gear. Only 5 hours and 17 minutes to go. Yep, they're both on Sim Dashboard. I've modified the look of this one. Just changed the colours and taken a few options off, and this one's kind of the same. I've just taken the indicator off there. I need to move the indicator from there to there and move the cruise control symbol. Or just copy it from my ETS profile, because that's been done already. SimHub is good. It's a lot more work, but yeah, I prefer Sim Dashboard because it's easier to use, more user-friendly. I have both running, because the graphics that you see here they're supplied by SimHub. Just modify the profile and kind of change the layout to what I want. But it's that kind of thing that you can't do with Sim Dashboard. But if you want to have like a tablet or a... So I mean, obviously it doesn't do iOS, but it does Android. They've been talking about doing iOS for a long time, but I don't think it'll ever come, to be honest. So I'd recommend just pick up a cheap Android tablet. You don't have to spend a fortune. Even that, any Android phone tablet should work. Yeah, as an overlay, SimHub's good. You know, it's difficult to work with. I mean, that took a bit of jiggling around, but once you get the layout where you need it, it's pretty darn easy. It's worth having both. I mean, SimHub costs next to nothing. I mean, it's up to you how much you want to give the guy for a key. Unless he's changed that. Been a long time since I had mine, but I don't think Sim Dashboard is that expensive now. I think it's like 10 or 15 at max, something like that. Yeah, old phone. I mean, I went out and bought these tablets. They're 8-inch tablets. They were on sale when I bought them for about £89 each. I mean, you could go cheaper, and I don't know whether Fire Tablet would work. It may do, but you'd have to do some jigging around on that. But I wanted something that I had a fairly decent screen. So I went for these T3 tablets, MediaPad from Huawei. And that's all they're used for. They're not used for anything else. They need to clean, actually, because their fingerprints covering them. I need to sort that out. Business card holders, that's the way. I mean, I used to have my phone stuck to the top of my wheelbase once upon a time, and I was using an old plastic cassette holder. And I stuck 2 magnets in the back of that, so it's then was magnetically held onto the wheelbase, and it was perfect. Then I moved my phone so it was on my wheel, but after I got the 2 tablets I felt, well, I don't really need to have that now, so kind of changed. Oh, don't slow down. Oh my god. That's my gearing all messed up now. Thanks for that.
Go straight on.
Hello there, Flippy. Or Flippy, or Flippy. I can't even pronounce it right, can I? Ooh. From Mexico. God, you know what? I need to get back into flight. I haven't touched flight stuff for a while now. But then my working hours are being so crazy at the moment. I'm finding less time to get that set up. Come on, shift. This thing's not moving, is it? I'm gonna have to put it down a cog now.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the pictures after this. I'll check it out.
Turn right.
Plus, it's, well, I think it's this month. No, hold on, we're still in February, aren't we? It's just around the corner then from the throttle from Honeycomb being released. I'm tying with picking that up as well, actually. Should be interesting, to say the least.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Where is it? Over you on the
Go
right?
straight on. Okay, let's find a new route.
I'm not quite sure where it is. Hold on, get the map up. Might be handy. Ah, it's over there.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Still 3 hours and 3 minutes. No, we'll leave it there for now. It's not that dark. Oh, hope nothing's coming. Oh shit. I just knocked the bus straight off the road.
Keep left.
Well, if you put the weather to max rain, you do get a lot of rain. Wasn't listening then, was I? Was left, and I was sitting in the right lane. So with regards to 1.37 of this game, I like the idea behind what they're trying to do, but I just think it needs a lot more work. And there's a car there. Damn it. It's getting a little bit dark and miserable, so we change to this screen for now. See a little bit more detail with this one. I'm trying to remember if the window switches were there as well before, or have they just drawn them in? Damn it, I can't remember. They must have been there. They're usually pretty good at the interior little bits and bobs like that. Hey Gunner, yeah, it is kind of quiet. It's the... In this 1.37 beta, they've changed the sound profile.
And then exit right.
I haven't adjusted my stream profile because this is the first time I'm using this.
Right.
So I wanted to see what the game was like with the new audio profile. And it needs a lot of sound balancing because there's some parts of it which are really loud. And there's inside the cab which is overly quiet in my eyes. I'm not sure whether my next stream I'll have 1.37 on. I may roll it back and carry on.
Turn left.
And if I go outside, if we get thunder and lightning again, that is. perfectly loud enough. They'll get it. I mean, hopefully they'll work on the sound balancing or they'll implement some changes, but to be honest, this is something I've seen in the standard version of the game before they've changed to this new sound profile. Whereas before you just had very much, you know, music bar, game bar for volume, and I think that was it, you know, navigation bar, and that was it. Now you've got engine, trailer, traffic, world sounds, inside truck sounds. You know, they've broken it down more so you've got more control, but there's still, you know, even with everything turned up, I can't get, I mean, this is the truck was maxed out. I've had to drop the truck sound to get the environment sounds to be louder. So it's, at the moment I can't balance the game good enough. And I don't know whether they're working with the old sounds and they need to redo them. Who knows? But it's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, see what I mean about the thunder and lightning? When you're outside the cab, it's nice and loud. Inside the cab, it's too quiet. When I started this trip, we started at a sawmill, I think it was. The sawmill, inside and outside the cab, was too loud. So, there's just that kind of balancing that needs to be sorted. Unless we're going downhill, we're motoring now.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Fuel's low. Shit. We are 28 minutes away. Didn't want that gear, did I?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, do we have to turn right? Oh yeah, because we go underneath the road, I see. Come on, we're just around the corner. Alright, that's annoying the crap out of me. I hate that indicator zone now.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right, and then turn left. Never mind.
Entrances.
I'll find a new route.
What? Oh god, really?
Recomputing. Rerouting. Make a U-turn, finding a new... Okay, let's find a new route. Finding a new route. Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left.
Turning before, I thought it was you had to go down the side. Clearly not.
Turn left. Turn left. Here we are, safe and sound.
Oh, must be around the back then, because I can't see you parking there. I'm gonna run out of fuel just trying to park the damn thing now. Oh great, it's on the end. We haven't come enough. Gotta go forward more. A hell of a long trailer. But I think we're just in. Whew. Could have been a bit smoother. We're nearly up there. Right, so options, gameplay. No way I'm having the weather at max. Where is it again? Tools, random, rain probability. Couple of notches. Right, that's it for me. Only a short one because, well, I got work in the morning, so I gotta get myself sorted. I'm gonna leave it there. It's a good look at the new update anyway. I don't know whether I'll keep running it, but hopefully they start tweaking it and balance things a bit better with the audio. It's moving in the right direction anyway. I think that's the main thing. Right then, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it the old thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. So take care, and bye for now.